Got some strawberries and some grapes, some white mushrooms, spinach, tomatoes, baby carrots, lettuce, kale, peppers. Peppers were on sale, so I got some. Avocado.
No.
You guys, please go away. My hamburger, potatoes, cantaloupe, and then we already did cherries over here. And then over there we have bananas and pineapple.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got a couple cutting boards out and a knife, and we are going to get started. I also have a actual cutter, like a little blade that, can you open that up, please?
Yep.
That can help. So then we've got Tupperwares and we've got Ziploc bags, and I will just kind of show you guys how to do this. I'm not going to show you the full thing, but I am going to kind of talk to you a little bit about what I do and why. Let's see if I can figure out where to prop this. Maybe this one will be good. Okay, so as far as like peppers, I got 2 of every color. Well, I don't do green peppers. Green peppers do not sit well with my stomach. So I've got 2 of every color, and I'm going to slice these up. Some of them I'll dice up, and then I'm going to freeze them into Ziploc bags, yay big. And they, about 1.5 will make a meal. So I should be able to get, out of 6 peppers, I should be able to get 8 meals. Yay. My spinach, I do not use this much fresh. So I freeze half of it, and then I'm going to add that to smoothies. So that's a way to get more out of your spinach. I'm also going to pre-cut some and prep it for eggs or like a quiche or things like that, because I put them in there. Now my carrots, some of them we're going to obviously eat fresh, and then some of them I'm going to use in things. So I'm going to prep these by cutting them into thirds. My lettuce I pre-wash and pre-cut, and then I use my salad spinner to get the water out so that when I'm ready to have a salad, my lettuce is ready to go. If my lettuce isn't ready to go, I am way less apt to grab a salad, but it saves you a lot of money because this is $2 and it makes a lot more lettuce than buying it pre-cut and pre-washed. I think those are like $3 something. So I go that route, and then I've got my tomatoes, and I'm going to pre-slice one for slices because we like to just have sliced with cottage cheese and salt, and then the other 2 I'm going to dice for my salads. And then I've got mushrooms. Some I'm going to use for eggs, some I'm going to use for soup, some I'm going to use for salad. These I'm going to wash and just put in a Tupperware like I showed you with the cherries earlier, so that we have them fresh and ready to go. When they're not cleaned and washed and ready to go, my kids don't eat them and they just sit on the counter and rot. And then my avocados, I got one that's hard still and one that's ready to go. So I can cut and prep this one. This will last 2 days. 2 salads worth, sometimes I'll just eat them by themselves. And then this one should be ready in about 2 days. If you want to keep them a little bit longer, put them in the refrigerator. Take them out the day before you want to use them, and they should be good to go. Okay, my hamburger, what I do with that, I get 3 pounds of hamburger, and then I cut it into fourths. Our family doesn't use quite a pound. Although I do like meat, we try to be scarce on our meat. Just goes further, saves more money, and hamburger isn't the most healthy meat out there. So anyway, I'll cut this into fourths and then Ziploc bag it and date when we did it today, so that we know when we're getting into the freezer when we did that. Some of these potatoes I'm going to go ahead and cut up and then freeze, so when I'm ready to make like a soup or add them to something like eggs, like if I wanted to do like a hash brown type of eggs thing, it'll be pre-cut, ready to go in the freezer, and they'll cook faster. My kale I add to eggs and things like that as well, also to soup. So some of this I'm going to pre-cut up and wash, and then others of it I will use for kale chips. If you haven't had those, they're amazing. Ask me about them and I'll get you guys the recipe. And I believe that's everything. So, oh, and then the cantaloupe I also cut up into pieces and put it in a Tupperware like so, so that I always have my fresh fruit ready. The kids can just get into the fridge and have that as a snack. It's a much healthier snack, and it's a super fast snack. So Rather than grab something like gummies or bag of chips, they can have something healthy that's ready to go. And then strawberries, we're going to wash and cut the tops off so they will be ready to grab and go. Okay, Okay guys, I'm back and we got everything cut and prepped and ready to either freeze or put in the fridge. So I wanted to kind of show you that. Here, if I can open it one-handed, we have our lettuce. This is romaine. And then here I have my avocados. This is just one giant avocado cut up. And then I have my potatoes that I'm gonna do stew and soup with. And then tomatoes that are diced for salad. And this is spinach for, is this the spinach for salad, Cassie, that you did? This is spinach for salad to be added to the romaine. This is kale that's already cut up. Can't see it very well, but it's cut up for like eggs and soup and stuff. This spinach is going to be frozen for my smoothies. This is sliced tomatoes for either burgers or just to have sliced tomatoes with salt. Here's my carrots. Strawberries. Mushrooms for eggs. Where's our sliced mushrooms, Corbin? You must have put them away. Please get them out. Grapes. I showed you guys the cherries earlier, so you already saw those. Then there's 3 meals worth of peppers. And then there's another one in the refrigerator. Mushrooms. And then there's mushrooms. Okay. And I think I've covered everything. Oh, and then some chopped up spinach for scrambled eggs. Because I always put spinach in scrambled eggs. And I think that's everything. So anyway, that took me about 2.5 hours with me and 2 of my kids helping. And then my husband helped with, the hamburger. We prepped that and froze that already. So get your guys' food prepped, because now when I want to make a salad, I can just grab out a little of everything, whip up a salad, and have fresh, delicious salad in about 5 minutes instead of about 15 minutes. So it saves a lot of time throughout the week. And you're a lot more likely to eat your fresh fruit when it's washed and prepped and ready to go. Oh, I didn't show you guys the cantaloupe. We did that one too. Okay, thanks for watching, and you guys take advantage of this meal prep. It makes all the difference in the world if you're gonna follow through with your meal plan you created or not.